in trouble for this.
Well, good evening, everybody. This is Broadcasting with Brew. This is your U17 Barrie Bombers. They're going to take on the Laura Fergus Winterhawks today. This is the first game of the season for the Bombers, and I'm not sure about the Winterhawks, but I know should be a fun one here today as everybody's just getting into the season. Oh, you're fine. You gotta kidding me. That doesn't help. See, they haven't updated our roster on our website yet, so I don't know everybody's names and numbers yet. So
these numbers don't match either, right?
Okay, I have no idea. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll do my best here and correct me if I'm wrong. If you hear me say the wrong name, let me know. Well, starting off the hop here, we've got Greer taking the draw. And on the draw, pulls it back. She's able to scoop it up. She's away with it as Addie's looking across for a teammate there. She's got Drennan, just missed on the catch though. Winterhawks trying to grab it right now, but it's bouncing loose. It looks like Drennan still trying to scoop it as she's bouncing it all the way down to our end here. Getting it into the corner, a bit of a bump and grind down in there. And out with it is, not even sure who's carrying that up. Is that Kyla? It might be Kyla chasing up. She takes it, turns and rifles one towards the net, goes wide, big bounce over and into the bench of Laura Fergus. Oh, sorry, it's Center Wellington. We're in Fergus area. Anyway, sorry. Center Wellington. Well, the Riverhawks will start possession here alongside by their board. There's a pass up into the middle, just off the stick and near the boards. Charlie tried to get to her, couldn't get there in time, and as she backtracks, the Riverhawks coming out from the top of the house here. Pushed out by Chloe over to the far side boards. Under a bit of pressure, she finds a pass. The Winterhawks have it again at the top, but that there looks like Kyla on her. And Chloe on the ball, knocking it loose as it's along the boards. Looks like shot clock's gone. So that should be a Barrie ball here right now. And as the Bombers get their change done, Chloe picks it up. She looks for a pass, finding Emma just ahead of her, though. And here's Isla along the board. She gets shoved before possession was in her stick, so that's going to give us the ball right there. Isla curling around the top, finding it over for Olivia. Olivia, she takes a shot to the net, saved by the goalies. That's the first shot on net for the game. Riverhawks coming out of their crease, right on her. I think that's Drennan. Isla on the ball carrier as well, both missing on the checks as Riverhawks do not make that new rule. So you have 10 seconds to get up to half. And so the change of possession here. Lauren with a nice deke causes the player to lose her footing, and as she gains over center, she's looking for her pass outlet. Finding a pass there for, I think that's Liv. Liv looked across, picked up there by, I think it's Mael. Pass back for Liv at the top. Liv winds up, throws it high and over the net. And as it's bouncing away, looks like the Riverhawks are carrying it up here. All alone as we did an defense change, leaving Valentina there to stop the last shot there. And they just looks like they just went wide. So need to work on that offense-defense change and make sure it's a little bit better. Greer with the ball here along the boards as she moves up and up the sideboards here. She takes a hit, looking for a pass into the middle. There's a pass low just out of the reach for Kelsey to grab. Drennan on the sideboards there, getting shoved around and does not have possession yet, so blow it down. Thank you very much, as that is a little bit too early on the contact. Drennan on the ball, gets a nice pick there. She's able to move in, looking for an option. Kelsey's open beside, still trying to work it herself there. Backing off now, finding Kelsey who's open. Kelsey with a clean lane, shoots, and the goalie with a shoulder save. Picked up by Isla off the rebound. Isla back up at the top. She's trying to cut inside, looking for a lane, shoots a pass cross over for, I think that's Liv who took a shot. The goalie made another save there. Winterhawks looking to get it in the corner. A bit of body work over there by Drennan. Looks like Isla picked it up. It's knocked loose though, and in behind the net, the Riverhawks now have possession. Kelsey pressuring up, pass made up the center. Riverhawks here making a second pass as they're making some changes. Barrie running that offense-defense, so a little bit of figuring it out still here. And looks like Charlie going to pick up that ball along the boards, pinned in. That's Jessa there, I believe, with the ball as she comes out with it. Some of the girls have the numbers I'm used to. Jessa looking up floor there, finding a pass up for, I'm not sure who that one is. Number 7 of Barrie, and she's looking for a pass. Looks over, finding, I think that's Mael. And as she works her way around into the corner, there's with Drennan back with the ball. She's back out there, finding a pass across to number 7 for Barrie. She goes back to Drennan. Drennan at the top. Shot clock winding down. Roll it to the corner. Start your change. This is when you've got to recognize time is down on the shot clock. Half you got to get off and make the change so that our defense can get out there. Here comes the Riverhawks, though. They gain center quickly. Greer right up on the attack. Gets the stick on her. Pushing her out to the side. There's another shot from the other side as the Riverhawks still in possession. Greer right on the ball carrier. Nice stick check over the shoulder. Knocked it loose. And it's still loose over in the corner. It looks like that might be Lori tried to get it. Knocked loose again. Greer is on the ball, finally trying to grab it. Oh, that's a stick up in the neck, it looked like. Might have been chest height, no call. And as Lauren's battling to position on the ball, couldn't quite grab it. Shot clock goes, though, and that's a Barrie ball here as Lauren 2.0 is up to center, but she may have stepped over. We got limited time. She makes a cross pass. Hurry, Isla, hurry. She gets over center there. Isla finally, as it was almost over and back. The ref was watching Lauren's feet really close. Pass over into the far corner, missed by Drennan. Barrie has it still, working it in the down low there. I think Kelsey might have it on her hands. Oh, sorry, that's Isla. Isla comes in, fires to the net. A little short, the bounce is over the net, and it's off the far boards there. Still in play as the Riverhawks pick it up. Barrie trying to get off to make their change. Kelsey on the attack with one more hit. Sends the Riverhawk player down to her feet, and ball is knocked loose. It's a nice check there by Kelsey. Battling it out over in the boards. There's Chloe with... I'm going to guess that's Kyla there with her. And looks like Chloe might try and come out with it here. She scoops it up. Got to get over center here. She has a lead for Jessa. Defense making a change. Oh, she looked across, but I don't think Mael was looking. As the ball there is now being picked up by the Riverhawks as they have possession going down along their board side. Bit of a lead here. They've got a breakaway as the change was not great by Barrie. Shot low and a save by Valentina there, and it's into the corner. Over there pressuring one-on-one. Lauren coming out with the ball. And as she's looking up floor, she's looking for that lead pass. She's going to run out of time. It's a quicker game here now. Long pass sent up and on net with a nice jump save there by the goalie into the chest. Goalie sends the long pass up and it's into the zone over their player. Drennan might be the first one back to get it. Checking over her shoulder to see where the opposition is. And as she gets it, she's got 10 seconds now to move it up and out of our zone. Which means you got to move that ball in the pass. Kelsey, Isla is right over here and open. There's the pass. And not quite 10 seconds to get over center. So a change of possession here as they're still trying to figure out that new rule. Winterhawks now make their change. They're in, driving towards the middle, bouncing through that check. There's a shot on net, and that's the first goal of the game as the Winterhawks just beat Valentina low on the pad side. See, she just slipped around that check there and gets a shot at the angle and just off the shin pad. So here the big thing with offense and defense setup, you usually have 2 forwards out, 3 defenders. Depends on which way you want to put all your players. That way you can make a change one way or the other. So with the win on the face-off here, Isla looking to pick it up. Defense will go off once we have possession. And as our other attackers come on, Isla with a shot just goes wide. And a big bounce over the net. Liv tried to pick it up. She has it. Sends a pass. Finding Kelsey with an underhand sidearm there. Just bounced out the word. Overhand! And it looks like that one bounced off the goalie and into the corner with a couple of big shots from Kelsey there. As it's over, battling along the boards. Looks like Liv might be coming out with it. She's on the down low, looking across for a pass. Finding Kelsey again with a side shot, just wide of the net. And that's going to go over and back. And Kelsey's going to beat him back for the ball, but with over and back, she has to drop it there. Oh, don't just give it to her. That's a free gameplay. Stay in on it. Free shot there by the Winterhawks. Just a little bit of recognition there, though. You can't just leave her alone. Battling in the corner, Winterhawks coming out with it. Chloe with a nice cross check there, pushing her way. High pass up and over the player, and that, couldn't quite keep it over and back. But Greer's jumping up from defense here to get to that ball. She's got a break, sends one to the net, just hitting the player and going into the close side corner. As it bounces off the boards, the Winterhawks coming away with it here. As Kyla's chasing her down. I don't know. I don't think that's Kyla either. Shot goes over the hand on a switch shot there. Valentina with the save. Jessa here with the ball. And she's looking up floor, finding a pass for Mael. Nice grab on the far side there. She's into a bit of trouble trying to get through. Knocked loose, but picked up there by Taylor. And Taylor in contact, losing it as well. As it's now into the corner. That's Mael picking up again. She's under a bit of pressure as it goes into the crease. The goalie picks it up. And the Winterhawks have the possession here with a pass getting up towards center. But it's off her stick and goes back a bit. But our offense is already playing the safe bet. And that's what you do. You play the safe bet. You get your defenders out there. Winterhawks sliding down the boards. Lori on the cross check trying to knock that ball loose between her and Chloe. Not able to. Winterhawks player changes as it was her turn. There's a spin off of Chloe's check. But right with her there is, not sure who, that's Lauren. Lauren 2.0's with her. Johnson, and shot clock winds down there, and that's going to give Barrie possession back. So really quick back and forth between that 10-second and the offense-defense switch. A lot of new things here for some of these girls. Liv with the ball, finding a pass over for Drennan. Drennan's got wide open player is heading down by the net. Didn't find it for her. Liv with a long shot out, hits the goalie. It's into the corner, and too much pressure being applied by the Winterhawks before she had possession of the ball, and that's going to give Barrie the ball in the zone. Drennan calling for somebody in, wanting a pick so she can walk out, trying to spin to get to the net, in under pressure, and as she goes down at the edge of the crease there, the goalie's able to stop it and pick it up. Winterhawks goalie moves the ball up to their closest player. Time is ticking. They got to keep moving to get over center. 10 seconds isn't a lot of time sometimes, especially if under pressure. There's Kyla on the tracking of number 8 along the boards, pressuring her out, but they make the pass. Winterhawks driving towards the net. Shot there, saved by Valentina into the corner, and Jess is there trying to pick it up. Charlie scoops it, not able to hang on to it, but there is Jessa now with it, and she's getting over center. She's got a bit of room as she's going down for the shot here, but when you rush it, nice spin move and a shot by Jessa. Goalie makes a save. Big bounce out. Kelsey right there knocks it loose. Her and Mael picks it up, but wasn't able to hang on to it. It's still bouncing loose. Winterhawks player has it. Kelsey knocks it loose again. And as the ball is now coming up just over where the blue line would be, Taylor picks that up. Taylor comes in and throws one to the net, hits a player though, and bounces up and over for the Winterhawks player to grab it. And as they come out on the far side corner, the Barrie players need to start changing, but a nice check from behind there by Liv, and she steals it. She's got a breakaway chance in on the goal. Shot there, saved by the goalie. She looked behind her for a second, but she makes that save, keeping it a 1-0 game for the Winterhawks. Winterhawks send that pass up here to the middle. Lauren right on her there with a nice cross check, driving her out. That was close, up off the shoulder. No call, must have caught enough of the shoulder on that one. Ball is loose. It's hard to see here from here. Looked like it might have been high. There's a long pass. Isla wasn't able to grab it, but that forward bounce helps out the Bombers as it ends up down low in the corner. Wide open player up in the middle, just off her stick though. And looks like Liv was trying to grab it. Mael has it. She throws one, a bit of an under scoop there. It goes over the net. At the far side boards, number 2 for the Bombers has it, finding Liv just off a Liv stick. And this is where you got to retreat quick. You know it's over and back. We got to get our defense out there. It's got to be fast, the recognition. So Liv has to stay with this player, but as the Winterhawks change, they're coming in quick. Chloe couldn't quite get that stick check over. Winterhawks with the pass back to the top. Number 11 gets a shot towards the net. It's knocked wide. And as it's along the close side boards, Winterhawks still in possession. Pass into the middle, trying to drive through. Tied up there by Charlie. Bombers are able to knock it loose. That's a bit of an early cross check by Jessa, and that's going to give the Winterhawks a fresh clock. Back up at the top here, pass there, pressured by Jessa. Winterhawks in control still, working it out on the far side. There's a cross pass for their player going in, just missed on her stick. She picks it up off the big bounce though. Kyla went in there for a hit, wasn't able to connect with it, but it's knocked loose now, and as she's got the ball, takes a bit of contact along the boards, trying to get over center. There's going to be another hit there, getting through, looking for that lead pass. It's a little high, and it hits the ceiling in this low-angled barn we got here, and that's going to give Winterhawks the ball back. As they make it up and over center, there's a miss, a pass on a bounce. Greer tried jumping up on it, but it's over and back. And as she's trying to grab the ball, not able to make a quick break for it. And here's where you got to make the pass to your offense side to make your change. That's the change with offense and defense. And there's Greer heading off now. Isla down in the corner. Ball is loose. Winterhawks pick it up. And as they move in behind the net, she gets rubbed out along the boards. Her feet get tangled up, and Isla might be able to be getting possession here of this ball. As she sleeks out with it here, she's looking into the middle, nothing there. There's a nice pick set. She sends a pass far side, shot in close there by 7. Wasn't able to get it in, but a rebound is picked up soon. As she slows it down now, no pressure, she picks it up. Looking for another option. Emma's got to be one of these numbers out here, I don't know yet. Mael working on that ball. Wasn't able to knock it loose. She's pressuring, though. This is where the offense needs to change. No more than 1 or 2 pressuring the ball. Otherwise, you get caught in a missed change, and that's what we got to figure out here. Now some defenders out there. Winterhawks mid-change as well. Lauren right up on the ball carry, knocking it loose. Still on her, trying to stick check. It's along the boards. Nobody has it yet, but that's an early check by the Winterhawks. That's going to give Barrie the ball. Charlie with the possession here. She looks for a pass up, but it might be intercepted here. Thankfully, they didn't catch it, and Drennan's going to get it on the far side. Drennan looking to move across down the middle, trying to hang on to it. She loses it there, scoops it back up. So that's the end of the first period. Geez, I lost track of all the time. Wasn't able to give you an update for that, but end of one, Winterhawks up 1-0. Well, with 30 seconds left in this intermission, that was a bit of a back and forth first period. Winterhawks get the goal, but I'd have to say I think the Bombers had way more shots on goal and more opportunities to get a goal, and they just haven't been able to beat the goalie yet. We've given a couple of breakaways away, though, to the Winterhawks, just trying to figure out our offense-defense change. And from watching it a couple years ago, I was watching the now U22s, then U17s. When they ran it there, basically, if shot clock was down and you didn't have a good shot, you rolled it in the corner, you made the change, and you got ready to play defense and get the ball back. You didn't force it. You just went with a safe place, you know. And if you were pressuring, it was only one. And as soon as, like, they have that ball, you're back 2 or 3, you need to bounce, get out of that zone, get off, and let your defense get ready and out there. If we gain possession again, yeah, you can turn them right back and send them back in, defense go off. Sometimes you just hold them tight to the boards and see what the play brings. Those are just some of the different things you can do along the with line changes there. But it's going to take a bit of time probably for players and bench staff to get used to the whole transition time frame and the girls to start recognizing when it's time to go and when it's time to attack. Well, working out on the draw here is, I think that was, it was Greer again. Greer on the draw, nice clean win again. And as she's trying to cut in on the attack, she dodges a couple. She's on her own shot, just a bit short with a big bounce there. And it hits the top of the roof. So ends up being a Winterhawks ball here. And as we're changing, they're rushing up the floor. And there's a bit of nice contact there by Kyla, slowing down the Winterhawk player, trying to stick with her as they head back towards their board side. Winterhawks with the pass in the middle, wasn't able to hold on to it. It's loose. Chloe there picks it up. She gets dumped, but she didn't have possession yet. So that's going to be a change in ball possession for Barrie to get it back. Lori carrying up the ball on the far side. She's got to break ahead. You got to move it. And just a little late, she got stick checked from behind as it's down low along the boards. The goalie's able to grab that. Now the offense has to get off again so the defense can get back out. That's the biggest thing, right? You can rush it down, but if you rush the play, you got no support. Charlie just missing on the check there. Pass into the middle. Winterhawks, it gets blocked by Lauren. Charlie trying to get the ball. She's trying to squeak through. She had a good night the other night with the U22s, got a couple of goals, I heard. And as she gains the zone, she slows up. That's the right thing to do. Wait for your support and make the good pass. As she finds, this is Lane, I've learned, number 2. She's got the ball on the board, losing it there, but helping her out was Drennan. Drennan's looking for somebody. She's got 10 seconds on the shot clock now. There's a lane down the middle. Drennan shoots, and the goalie with the save. And as she holds it in the crease there, That's going to give it a chance for Winterhawks to maintain possession and get it out here. Drennan applying a little bit of pressure as for the offense. Gets in there, nicely does so, and knocks the ball loose. And over 10 seconds trying to get it out of the zone, and that's going to give Barrie the ball here. Kyla with it. She sees a pass into the middle, finding Liv. Liv has to spin off. She's got Isla on the far side. Isla throws one to the net. Goalie with the save again. And as the Winterhawks have the ball, the goalie's getting a bit of pressure there from Isla trying to block the ball, but no luck. Winterhawks breaking up and over center in 10 seconds now. First pass there, cleaned up on a bounce. And as they make a pass to the close side board of the net, under pressure there by Jessa. Thrown into the middle, cleaned up. Chloe has the ball. She powers her way through, runs into some contact, loses the ball in contact though, but cleaned up there by Greer. Greer going in for a run as she's on a breakaway, going to the net, shoots and goes for that left side and misses the net just wide. As that bounce is high, it stays in play off the glass. Lane with the ball there. She reaches over, finding a pass back there for, that's Mael. Mael carrying it across the top, looking to move the ball, finding it far side. Kelsey has it. She cuts inside. Kelsey lets loose one, hits the goalie low in the feet. I thought that would have been in time, that the 30 seconds should have been reset, but goalie with the save. Pass up to the mid-floor. Taylor pressuring the Winterhawks player, trying to slow him down. And that's where sometimes the pressure can be really good. Taylor almost scoops that ball out. Looks like she knocked it loose, but the Winterhawks still have possession of it as they drive towards the net here. Shot. Save there by Valentina. I couldn't tell at first where it was. The referee had his hand there, but it was just for a reset. Just one hand. If it was two hands, that's a goal. Ball is there, deflected. Lauren's in a race to get it. She picks it up, but looks like a penalty's coming to Barrie. I missed what it is. And it looks like it's a cross-check call, so it must have been one of those cross-checks you can't do. Probably off on the numbers onto the back. So, and it looks like Charlie finds herself in the box for the first penalty of the game. And the Winterhawks are going to look to here to try and increase that lead they've got. 11-13 left in the second period. Winterhawks moving it up here. Barrie maintaining a tight box, not pressuring out too much. Passing around the house, back to the top. There's the movement into the middle with the cross. Player, there's the back to the far side. Missed there. Hit a player, and it looks like Lauren picks up the ball. She heads back behind her net, and there she sends it all the way down the floor. Kyla is in chase mode to get it if she can get it off those boards before it gets to the goalie, but the goalie scoops it up first. And now Kyla has to retreat quick as we got one offense player out there. A bit of pressure. Nice pickup there by Seven. And as she tries to run and get free, she's got Lauren with her. A little bit of pressure applied by Lauren. Just want to work the clock down. Oops, sorry. And looks like a penalty's coming to the Winterhawks here as she was taken out. I missed. I looked down at my camera for a second. We might have two calls here. Both refs have a hand up. So I don't know if it's one or if it's two here, but definitely a hold, it looks like. And an interference. So Winterhawks come away with two penalties on this one. Interference and a hold. So is it the same player or is it two different players? Maybe, I don't know. I'm only seeing one in the box here. Maybe we got one. So it looks like Lauren got one. So one for each team, one interference and one hold. Looks like the ball's going to be a possession for the Winterhawks. And it's a 4-on-3 for them here. A little confusion there, but Winterhawks with the ball now. Now they have possession. They got their four players in the zone. Running into the house, trying to get through and pass. Emma with some nice checks there. Shot on net. Saved by Valentina. Bouncing up front. Winterhawks again. Another shot saved by Valentina as it bounces out towards the blue line. The Winterhawks in possession. They miscatch that one. Lori can't pressure out enough. She has to maintain that triangle. And it looks like I missed something there. We got some issues. What happened there? Oh, cross-check to Emma. Okay, so Winterhawks getting a penalty here for a cross-check to Emma. You can't fully cross-check a player when they're in the house. You can push against, but you can't lay them out. So Barrie gets a chance to get the ball here inside the zone. Liv and Kelsey out there. Kelsey fires one at the goalie off the shoulder. Cleaned up by their player, and they send it all the way down the floor where Isla's going to go back and get it. She's being chased by a player, so got to cleanly grab that one. Bouncing it into the crease. She just steps there into the crease. Isla has the ball now. She sends a long pass up off of Liv's stick. Winterhawks trying to grab it. Kelsey coming in quick, trying to get a stick check on. Not able to as the Winterhawks burn around her on the outside. Pass across. Missed on the catch there. It's in behind the net. And as Barrie has the possession here, she sends a long pass all the way down the floor. On net, goalie gets the save. That's actually bounces out of the play deflection. So that's going to give Barrie the ball back inside the zone. It's the best bounce you can ask for on that one. Taylor on the ball now, 3-on-3. Lots of space out there as Taylor looking to... Oh, she went to Deke and lost the ball out of her stick. The Winterhawks have it, and they're going to have to chase back. Miles right on her, so is Taylor. They're able to knock it loose. Don't think anybody knows where it is yet. Taylor sees it back behind the net. She goes to pick it up. She's getting hit up against the boards, but a little too early before possession, I guess, as that's going to give Barrie a clean start here. Mael slips around carrying the ball. She cuts to the inside, dodging the attacker. Finds a lead pass up for Drennan, just a little low for her to catch it, and it's off the boards for number 7. She tries to find Drennan out front. It's a little too far out of her reach. It's off the boards. As the Winterhawks player has it, losing a bit of skin, though, on that one as she goes down, and it's going to be a Winterhawk ball, though. As it's rolling down the floor, Liv staying with her. As the ref blows the whistle here, the Winterhawks are out there. Liv with a nice check from over behind. She's trying to pick it up and get away with it here, and she does. Getting down towards the zone. She's got a bit of space. Half a step beside her, though. She has to give a pass off just a bit high to give it to Chloe, and we have to backtrack here as wasn't able to reach it. Looks like over and back, though, so that's going to be a Winterhawk ball, so Chloe's got to get back in there as it's so nice intercept there as Isla had her stick up in the air to stop that one. Long pass sent up and a breakaway here for Barrie as Emma's heading to the net. Emma winds up, shoots, and the goalie with a save. We have not found one past her yet here. Kelsey running into Emma there. She gets the ball, still bounced off the boards, still in control of it though. And as she steps towards the net, finding a pass for Drennan. Drennan there pulls back, sends it back for Kelsey, but it's a little wide and high. And you got to hurry to get to that. Keep it onside, and it's not going to be. That's going to be over and back. Stay with it, Kels. Stay with her. Running out of time on that one there. Kelsey, she gets dodged around. Winterhawk player driving straight to the net. There's a shot. Oh, a pass to the side. Valentina with the save. And as Barrie has possession, Charlie trying to get away from her. Still in possession of it. Tight up along the board. She slips by with good control there. Charlie still hanging on to it. Now she loses it, though. It's at center. Oh, Taylor went over and back. She stepped over the wrong line. She's got to retreat. Stay with that Winterhawk player, though. As the Winterhawks are driving towards the net, looking to get a shot. Valentina with the save. That's going to bounce all the way back here, and Barrie's the first two back there. If they can hurry, they got a bit of a chance here to get a shot, but those rounded boards favored the goalie as it bounced the ball right in for her. Winterhawks sending it down the floor again. It's in behind. Lauren 2.0 Johnson, she's onto it, but again, it bounces to our goalie. So the goalie's just played a bit of catch there, it looks like. Long pass out. Greer has the ball. She's looking ahead for a pass. Finding, oh, nice pull from behind almost. Greer grabbed that, I thought, but not quite. Down along the boards. Drennan coming out with it now. She looks across for a pass for Lane. Lane, no shot. She goes to Liv. Liv throws one to the net there. Hits a player up front, and the goalie grabs it. Winterhawks going in behind their net for protection as they send the pass quick up to center. Changes have been made. They've got a lead player up there, but it's knocked down and blocked by Kyla. Cross-check from behind there. That's a penalty coming. You can't do that. And as Barrie's working up along the boards here, that's high up on Emma too. Pass, it stays off the ceiling. Jess is there. Jessa turns and shoots, and the goalie makes the save. As it's going to get picked up in here. Not quite picked up yet. She's still loose. And now with the whistle stops for a cross-check coming to the Winterhawks, Barrie goes on the power play. 4:30 left in this period. Barrie looking to tie it up here. Drennan starting with the ball at the top. Carries it into the middle. No shot, goes over towards Liv. Liv fakes, goes down to Chloe. Chloe just missed that pick now. She picks it up, though. She's looking across, finding Kelsey on the far side. Kelsey back to Drennan. Drennan taking a look. We got 14 seconds. And I'm going to guess something happened there in the house. Chloe must have ran into a player, and we all changed. And the Winterhawks are breaking away with it. Lauren trying to get there. Player blocked, and there's a shot and a goal on a quick change there and a quick breakout by the Winterhawks. As you can see, Lauren almost made it back in time, ran into a pick there, just enough to slow her down as a shot gets off and beats Valentina. Well, that's just the small things that we'll work on here to work the kinks out of here for the first couple of games of the season. Greer, somebody will line up on the draw. Kelsey jumps in really quick for it here as Greer backed off for defense, which makes sense because if you lose it, your offense can get off. Kelsey on the pullback trying to scoop it. Not quite able to. Winterhawks on it first. Lauren pressuring with a cross check, driving her to the boards. Not able to knock it loose though. Kelsey trying to help as well. She's stuck back in the defensive spot. Ball is loose in the feet. In all those feet over there. Hard to see. Oh, it looks like Barrie coming out with it here. Lauren has it. She's looking to move it, but it looks like we've got a player down. Hopefully she's okay. Once she gets up, I'm not sure what happened, if there's a call in there. I think he was calling the trainer in. There was a lot of bodies on the ground there. She's limping off. Hopefully just a mild sprain, nothing serious. So never want to see anybody seriously injured, of course. Should be a Barrie ball here. Refs pointing towards the Winterhawks goalie, so Taylor gets to start with the ball here. Taylor getting over center. Lots of time on the shot clock here. She passes a bit of a high one there to Liv. Liv catches that. Bit of a cross there and a pivot, a pick. Shot through the crowd, bounced high over the net. Picked up low though. Tried to find Liv again out front, no luck. Mael's able to grab it on the other side. She passes back high to Liv. Liv throws another one on goal, and she scores as Barrie finally finds themselves on the board. Bit of a delay on me there. I didn't quite see it go in. This low angle and all these stanchions here, but you can see Liv there just shoots through the crowd and just beating the goalie. It looks hard to tell. It looks like it might have been on the low side there. Well, they cut the lead to 1. That was on the power play there, so just under 2 minutes left in this second period, and one more to go here. I think that might be Kyla in on the draw. Kyla in on the draw, scoops it out, tries to scoop it quickly. She's still pushing it forward. Wasn't able to quick grab it, but Isla gets it. Isla's got a bit of room, shoots, and she scores as well to tie it up. Right away, Barrie gets this game back to a 2-2 score. Just caught the replay in time there. She comes across shooting back for that left top corner and just beats the goalie. And in about a minute time frame, the game has become a tied game just like that. Kyla lining up for the draw again here. Coming through, scoops it ahead again. Can't quite keep pushing it, but it's out enough for Liv to get back and grab it. Liv holds up as she's waiting for the rest of her forwards to come in. Pass for Drennan off of her stick. Winterhawks grabbing it first, though. Liv with a nice stick check over the shoulder, but can't quite knock it and get it. As number 7 for Barrie's back quickly. Drennan's got to pick up that other player there out front. She's all alone. Pass intercepted, though, blocked by Drennan. It's in behind, still bouncing. And it looks like Barrie gets the ball in the crease. Drennan's got to get out of there, though. She only has limited time. Now she's got to move that ball. I don't know if she's going to make the 10 unless she hurries. Just getting it there in time, finding a pass up for Lane. Lane with the ball. Under a bit of pressure, finds it over for Taylor. Taylor off her stick. She's got lots of room at the top. Kelsey sets a pick and drive there. Nothing happening. Liv looking for a shot. Under 10 shot on the goalie. Oh, end of the period, actually. Shot clock still had more time, and that's why some of the parents were yelling shoot here. So nice shot by Liv, though not a goal. But after 2, we're tied 2-2. All right, well, 15 seconds left in this intermission here. I did a little bit of research from some parents, found out number 7 is actually a call-up playing for us today named Zoe. So she's doing quite well being a U15 age. So. Well, 1 period of action left, and see who can come out on top after this next 15 minutes. As it's been a hard-fought game both ways. That was a little feistier period as we had a couple of penalties on both sides. Barrie obviously came out on top after getting down by 2. They struck right back with 2 goals of their own. So change is a little bit better that period. Only had maybe 1 or 2 hiccups where it cost us a little bit or was a dangerous situation. But other than that, they've been a little bit better with our changes. So girls are learning, which is all you can ask for at this point in the season. So we got Addie Greer lining up for the draw. Kelsey and Drennan in the offensive end. And on the draw here, Greer's able to pull it out. She's able to push it ahead, but not able to hang on to it. It comes back over the line. Lauren under pressure, cross-checking the Winterhawk player. It's knocked loose, but Winterhawks maintain the possession. As Greer's right on the stick check, she's able to knock it loose again. She's got a bit of open space down the boards. Turns away from that check as she waits for the offense to get set up from Barrie. Pass across for Liv. Liv pushing in a bit, backtracks. Niall gives her a pick. Shot to the net, hits the goalie, looks like maybe, nope, no hit of the goalie, no reset. Liv gets the big bouncing rebound, but we're under 15 on the shot clock. There's a low shot there, shot by Mael. Goalie scoops it to the side, but Isla picks it up, and that's going to give a fresh 30. Isla coming in on the attack, hits the stick out front. Nice push ahead there by Taylor. Isla on the ball, back to Liv. Liv fires one to the goalie, save there. Bouncing out of the crease, though, and Taylor couldn't quite get enough on it to put it into the net. Winterhawks in their crease. There's a pass up high, too far though and out of reach, and Barrie should pick it up on the defense back here as Kyla gets that ball cleanly. She's looking for a pass up, finding Jessa. Jessa sees a cross pass, hitting Kelsey. Kelsey's got a chance. She fakes, cuts in, goes in and shoots. Oh, and goalie made a save there as Kelsey tried to go low on her and almost had her. Liv got that ball there on the far boards. Kelsey, bits behind you, kid. There's it's bouncing. Drennan knocks it loose. It's in the middle of them. Drennan's able to come away with it. And as she spins away from her attackers, she's looking for a pass. Crease crash there by Kelsey. Couldn't quite reach that pass. As it bounces off the boards, Isla picks it up. Under 10, shot high over the net. Bouncing back here towards center. That's going to be an over and back. Get your defense on quick. Isla's got to stay with the play, though, here. As the Winterhawks jumped on it quick, looking for maybe a quick break again. But see, you can already see that where girls are learning. If they're the last one back, they got to stay with it. Chloe with the intercept there of the Winterhawks pass, and she's breaking up towards center. And it looks like she's going up here. Tries to bounce through that one, powers her way through, shot on net. Goalie makes the save. It's off the side. Chloe trying to pick it back up. Nice body position there by Lane to block it out as it's picked up along the boards here. Mael's trying to get to it, but too early on the cross-check by the Winterhawks gives Barrie the clean to start here. Pass over to Liv. Liv on the ball, under pressure. She spins off, puts a shot to the net. Goalie makes the save and hangs on to it as it looks like it's in her knee pad. As the Winterhawks are in behind, Barrie makes their change, leaving Zoe up there to pressure a bit. And as the Winterhawks made their changes there, coming back into the zone here. Pass over to the far side. Winterhawks under pressure there. Not able to knock it loose. There's a pass to the front of the net, just out of the reach of their player. But off the boards, and Emma's able to grab that. Sorry, no, that's Greer. Addie Greer with the ball. She finds a pass up. Kelsey cross-handed, couldn't quite catch it. It's bouncing loose along the boards. Drennan going in with the contact there, not able to knock it loose. As Kelsey's looking to strip the ball, player falls back on her heels there, and Drennan slips through along the boards with the ball. Pass into the middle, just behind Kelsey's stick. She couldn't grab it. We got to keep this on our half here, Taylor. Not quite quick enough to knock it back, and that's going to give the Winterhawks the ball. Winterhawks pick it up here. They're waiting for their passer. As they get the pass into the middle, Taylor putting on some stick work. Tried to get a stick check over the shoulder, no luck. doing some circles there. Winterhawks looking to pass low. Blocked down there by Kyla. Not able to get it, though, as the Winterhawks still have possession. And I heard a buzzer, but I guess it wasn't. And a shot on net scored by the Winterhawks there, making it 3-2. Yeah, I didn't get to see it in time, but I swore I heard a buzzer, I thought. But I looked at the shot clock, so I missed the shot. Well, Winterhawks strike first in this third period with 11 minutes left in it. Barrie's going to have to find an answer here quickly. Isla squares up at center here. On the draw, scoop. It's out of the circle. It's in her favor. She scoops it up quick. Dodges in and out, but the stick check, losing it. Liv on the ball, though. She spins away under a bit of pressure. Isla gives her a pick. Liv looks across. The pass is just off of Drennan, and it goes up into the bench. And the offense there has to retreat to get their defenders out. Winterhawks now approaching center. Got to watch that 10 seconds there. Pass into the side here. 11 just scored their last goal for them. She's driving towards the net. Kyla not able to get on it. Lauren with a stick check. Knocks it loose. Kyla with possession here. Coming up along the board. She loses it, though. Regains it under a bit of pressure. Lauren gives her a bit of pick there. Sends the pass up, finding Kelsey. Kelsey gets checked, losing it there, trying to re-grab it. And the Winterhawks bounce it over half, so we can still play it now as it's in tight here. Mael and Kelsey trying to get her. Kelsey's the last one back. Nice stick check by Kelsey, knocking it loose as it's down the corner. Greer's trying to clean it up. Greer with the ball, heading up in behind the net now. She's got some room. Cuts back towards the middle, goes outside, keeps that ball away and slips around her attacker. As she gets over center, she's looking into the middle for somebody. Finds a pass across for Liv. Liv here sends one at the net. Goalie with the save. We got the reset, but the Winterhawks have the ball. Winterhawks looking long. Liv applying pressure. They slip around her, though. And as they head up to center, trying to beat that 10 seconds, they're running quick. Right up and through Lori there. Also helping up is Jessa there, getting some pressure on them. Number 11 for the Winterhawks, pass down low. Lori on the stick check there. Shot saved by Valentina. Ball's bouncing around just inside the house there. The Winterhawks come away with it. And that's going to give them a fresh 30 seconds. A cut to the inside, shot to the net. It's high and just wide of Valentina. It's bouncing in and behind the net. Picked up there by, that's Lauren. Lauren goes back the other way, but she's got to move it as the time's ticking. Got to get it over half. Taylor, move it, move it, move it. Oh, not quite in time, 10 seconds. And that's going to give the ball back to the Winterhawks. 8:30 left in this third period. Winterhawks with a quick one. Tried to send one up right to the net. It was missed, and Lauren there picking up the ball. She's got some space. She's going to take it up here towards center. Drennan there sets, that's Emma, sets a bit of an aggressive pick. A little bit too much, as that's going to be a change in possession. So didn't come to a stop, and she extended her arms. So that's where the issue was with that one. Winterhawks have the ball in the zone here. Their full line has changed now. Back over to the other side. 11 looking for a lane. Nothing there. Greer pressuring up. Pass back to the top. The Winterhawks do. Now slipping around. Greer. 11 cutting her way through to the net alone. Makes the save. Valentina there, and she gets it out for Greer. Greer gets it as she's running up. I was going to say skating, but it's not skating. She makes it over center. We got to keep possession on our side. And that's going to be over and back, unfortunately, as she traps it there. As we got to get that ball deeper in the zone and hang on to it. Pressure here. Winterhawks applying it in this third. We need to get down to the other end. Kelsey on the ball. She got stuck out there in the change. She's looking up for a pass. Sends a long one. Tried to find Drennan. Bouncing off the stick and picked up by the Winterhawks. And as our defense get out there, the Winterhawks are waiting for the rest of their offense as well. Pass in low inside, just outside the house there. And as they cycle back up to the top, they pass it across. Winterhawks looking for a low pass to the side of the net. Quick shot, and there's a goal as they just beat Valentina on the far side. You can just see that pass the down low. It just comes at an angle, and it must have just went over Valentina's left shoulder side there in the far corner. Well, down by 2 with 6.5 left in the game. Barrie needs to find another way to strike back quick again. Kelsey on the draw here. Quick pull out in her feet. She's trying to kick it ahead and grab it. Elbow to, it's loose. Looks like Lauren almost had it. Now Greer has it. She runs around. That's a nice pick set by Lauren, giving Greer lots of space. And as she gets into the open area here, has Liv coming in. Liv getting that ball. Liv heads to the net, shoots. The goalie with the save. Doesn't see it though. You know, I never know when you spin like that, you're going to kick it in the net. Winterhawks throw it up over center. Barrie should be able to retrieve this easily and get going back the other way. Mael picking it up now. Dodging her player, sees a pass to the out front, but it's off our stick. Winterhawks going to get the ball here. Or Riverhawks, I've been calling them Winterhawks for a while. Riverhawks have the ball. Nice stick check over there by Olivia, and she knocks it loose. She can't quite pick it up along the boards. Now she does. And as Liv works it up the boards, getting it over half, she's waiting for the rest of her team here. Oh, she puts the ball to the side, loses it. Drennan helps her out, though. Drennan on, she's under pressure. How to find a pass or a pick here, girls. Help her out. Drennan still in possession of it. Working down the far side. Got 10 seconds on the clock. Somebody's got to crash to that net. Get in the front. Finally get our fifth offender in there. Lane, need to get a shot to the net. 3 seconds left. Go for the shot. Lane shoots, and she scores! As Barrie does strike back to make it a 4-3 game. As the clock was ticking down on that shot clock, Lane steps in. I think she checked that clock quick and shot one quick, and I think she got her low on that one as the goalie went down and didn't quite get the save. So 5 minutes left. Lots of time here. Well, it's been a good, exciting back-and-forth game for the first one of the season. Kyla setting up on the draw. Quick pull, scooping it out. Trying to pick it up now. It's in her feet, though. Now she gets it, but she gets pushed back over. She had time, though. She hadn't crossed that second white line, I guess. I have to double-check that rule myself. Liv with the pass across, just misses. It's a high bounce. Drennan trying to hang on to it, but that's going to be over and back now as we were much deeper in the zone. Zoe couldn't quite grab it. Zoe and Liv back there defending. Tried to stick check, misses, and all alone in. The Winterhawks go saved by Valentina. And then bouncing off to the far side boards there. Chloe couldn't quite get it. Riverhawks a wide open side shot just wide of the net. They get that big rebound, though, off the boards. Still working it up at the top of the house. High pass, just missed. Riverhawks still on it, though. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Throws one to the net, but hits a player. And as it bounces away out front, Liv's able to clean that up. She's been out there stuck on defense for a while, but she's got a break towards the net. All on her own. Shoots! Oh, and it hits the goalie, makes the save, and it bounces off to the side. Riverhawks cleaning it up quick, and the Barrie offense going right back off. So the defense can get back out there. 3:45 left in the game. Charlie trying to get a stick onto the ball there. I think a little bit of a bounce around there. Player down. Looks like Barrie carrying it up. Jessa trying to get going through. Player does get up as she's heading off. Barrie missing that pass across far side. Zoe has it now. And a pass over towards Isla, just off the mark. Riverhawks trying to power it through over center. It's at the line, and that's, I guess because the Riverhawks bumped it over, it's not over and back. So now with possession in the zone, Drennan dodging but losing it and getting it right back. She's looking for a chance to get through. No reset was made on that play. So that's going to be a change of possession for Riverhawks ball. As it rolls all the way down the floor, Riverhawks have it down beside the net here. 3 minutes left in the game. Pass into the middle. That's missed. Lauren has a chance to rush for it. That's over and back. She's going to hurry and grab quick and see if she can head to the net here. But Riverhawks are back with a couple of players, so Lauren has to wait. She has to turn and look for that pass option. She loses her footing there, and the ball's knocked loose into the corner. Riverhawks on the ball now as they come up through, pass long up through middle. Lauren, nice back checking there, knocking it away. 19 again trying to get in at it here. Lauren all over her, knocking the ball loose. Can't quite knock it out though, as the Riverhawks have possession up at the top. Imagine there's a bit of a clock usage here, trying to kill some of the time at this point of the game. And the ball off the boards, Kyla picking that up as she's trying to break her way up along those boards, getting it up over half, but losing it in a stick check, still applying the pressure on the Riverhawks here. 2:15 left. Kyla pressuring up at the front, is able to get back possession of that ball. And some nice forechecking. Finding a pass up to the top. Drennan on the ball. She's looking around here trying to find a player. 4 seconds, need to get a shot on net. Sent for a high pass for Zoe, and unfortunately that was missed, and that's going to give possession back to the Riverhawks. Riverhawks now working their way back up, getting up to center. As they step over, they make their pass. It's missed, though, and that's picked up there by Lori. Lori trying to run it up here. She's running out of room. She needs some support. Going to run out of time as well. There's the pass, getting it up off of Isla's stick, though, and the Riverhawks, they missed it, too. So potential here for Mael to jump right on it, but not quick enough. Riverhawks back up at center. Liv right on her, slips around, tried to get the stick check, no luck. Comes in and shoots. And a big check by Addie Greer takes the player out as the ball is in the crease. Valentina made the save. Let's see what happened here. I can see it on my iPad's a little behind. She ran right into her clean check from the side. Lace the players up. Hopefully she's doing okay. So off of that, goalie is being pulled. Valentina to the net. It's going to give an extra player out there for Barrie as they are going to try and tie this game up here. Excuse me. Well, they pulled Drennan back just a bit further based on where the play happened. Ball here. She gets up to center. Looking for an option, so you can't lose the ball here. You got to make sure we're moving it. We can't lose it in contact. Wide open net now. Drennan's with a tomahawk. Can't knock it. Oh, she does knock it loose. Saves the play there from behind. But that's going to give them the ball back here. Barrie needs to get a player off the floor as the goalie's stepping on. Somebody needs to step off as Lauren gets in. And there it is, a miscue there, and the goal scored by the Riverhawks. Going to give them a 2-goal lead again here with 51 seconds left. Valentina was hustling to get back there and couldn't quite do it quick enough. That's the problem. You can't play around with it up at the top at center. You got to get that ball low. You got to pass it down, get possession low and control, because when you lose it up at the top, you got no chance to defend it. We got to move the ball. Well, players line up here at center. Kyla on the draw. Kyla on the quick pull. She's able to win the draw. Cuts over to the far side, cutting back into the middle. Holding on to it still. Pass over, finding Liv. Liv throws one to the net. Goalie with a shoulder save, putting it out of play. Being on stop time now, of course. We're at 39 seconds left. That is a blue ball. Isla, that's our ball. Go get it. That's it. Gives our players a chance to get on. Isla looking pass up for Liv. Liv spins off. She's looking to get to the net. Shoots, and Liv saved by the goalie. It's in her knee, trying to get it out. She sends a long pass down the floor. Wide open net. It's got a trajectory for the side of the net. Not quite in there. Picked up in behind there by Zoe. Zoe's got to move it, though. Finding a pass up for Taylor. Taylor finding Isla just behind her, though. She couldn't grab it with 10 seconds left in the game here. Riverhawks are going to come away with this as they have possession and are running up the far side. Drennan on the ball, tack there. Knocks, not able to knock it loose, and as the buzzer goes, that's the end of the first game of our season here. And a close battle back and forth with the Riverhawks, and pulled the goalie, risky play, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm not even sure when our next game is, but if you're interested in multiple sports, I'm doing some ringette this weekend in Kingston tournament, so if you want to watch, enjoy having the viewers, and other than that, I'll see you guys at the next box lacrosse game. which if we don't have a game next week, we are in the Kitchener tournament next weekend. Also, Barrie's field team is playing Saturday morning for 2 games as well. So it's going to be a busy Saturday next weekend in Kitchener. So, and that is the 23rd weekend. So anyway, have a good night, everybody.